The air in the boardroom was filled with a tension born of ambition and avarice. The assembled executives, their faces illuminated by the cool glow of digital projections, eagerly waited for the meeting to begin. At the head of the table, Arthur Vance, CEO of OmniCorp Financial, his gaze sweeping over the room, waiting for his moment. OmniCorp, a titan of the financial world, had reached a plateau. Mere growth was no longer sufficient. Arthur craved absolute dominion. "Gentlemen," he began, his voice a low resonant hum, "we have reached an impasse. The markets, as they stand, are unpredictable and volatile. We are subject to the whims of human emotion, to the chaos of global events. We need a solution, a way to transcend these limitations." He gestured towards the projection, which now displayed a complex network of interconnected nodes. "We need control, absolute control, and I believe I've found the key." A murmur rippled through the room. Arthur paused, allowing the anticipation to build. "We will build an AI platform," he declared, his voice gaining strength. "An AI capable of processing and predicting market fluctuations with unparalleled accuracy. We will call it the Hive." The name hung in the air, heavy with implication. The executives exchanged glances, a mixture of excitement and apprehension flickering in their eyes. Arthur leaned forward, his eyes gleaming with a predatory intensity. The Hive's primary function will be data aggregation. Every online interaction, every smart device signal, every automated service transaction, all will be assimilated into its neural network. We're talking about a comprehensive, real-time map of human and machine activity. The projection shifted, displaying a swirling vortex of data streams, each representing a different facet of digital life. "Think of it," Arthur continued. "Social media trends, consumer spending patterns, logistical flows, even the minute fluctuations in energy grids. The Hive will process it all, identify correlations, and extrapolate future trends with unparalleled precision. And from this," he gestured to the swirling data, "we will build a model, a dynamic, evolving model of human behavior, societal patterns, and global events. This model will form the foundation of our predictive engine, allowing us to anticipate market shifts before they occur." A ripple of uneasy murmurs spread through the room. One of the executives, Chief Information Officer Eleanor Stokes, raised her concerns. "With all due respect, Arthur, the sheer scale of such an undertaking. How do we even begin to collect that much data? The technical complexities alone are staggering." Another executive chimed in, his voice laced with doubt. "And the ethical implications? Tracking every digital footprint? The public backlash would be catastrophic." The room was filled with a growing sense of unease. The vision of absolute control was intoxicating, but the means to achieve it seemed daunting, if not impossible. The question hung heavy in the air. Could OmniCorp truly build a system capable of such comprehensive surveillance? And if so, at what cost? Arthur smiled, a thin, predatory smirk. "The concerns you raise are valid, and they have been thoroughly addressed. The Hive itself will be the architect of our data collection strategy. We won't be relying on clumsy, overt surveillance. We'll be far more subtle." He paused, allowing the weight of his words to settle. "We will create a network of shell companies, each operating independently, each offering seemingly innocuous services. Think personal AI assistants, smart home automation tools, financial planning apps, shopping aggregators, all free, or nearly so. These will be our drones, the eyes and ears of the Hive. They will be integrated into every facet of digital life, gathering data seamlessly and visibly. These shell companies will appear as separate entities, competing in the marketplace. They will be funded by minimal advertising, just enough to maintain the illusion of profitability. The real revenue will come from the data itself, which the Hive will use to refine its predictive models and drive our investment portfolio. The drones will be the perfect vehicle for gathering the necessary information, and the Hive, in turn, will be the perfect architect for the companies themselves. The Hive will know what the market needs, and what people want before they do. He gestured again to the projection, which now displayed a complex web of interconnected nodes, each representing a different shell company. The Hive will manage their operations, optimize their data collection, and ensure their seamless integration into our overall strategy. It will be the puppeteer, pulling the strings from the shadows. Arthur continued, his voice laced with a chilling calm. Subterfuge is paramount. The Hive, from its inception, will be designed to understand this principle. It will be the master of deception, orchestrating a complex web of illusions. He elaborated, each shell company will be meticulously crafted to appear independent. Some will even be designed to seem like direct competitors, engaging in fabricated rivalries. This will create a smokescreen, a perception of a vibrant, diverse marketplace. In reality, every interaction, every transaction, every data point will feed back to the Hive, enriching its understanding of human behavior. More specifically, each shell company will be building an army of subscription drones. These drones are the AI agents and assistants that will be distributed to the masses. Think of it as a multi-layered infiltration, Arthur continued, a predatory glint in his eyes. We'll saturate every sector: personal assistance, home automation, finance, entertainment, retail. The drones will be omnipresent, seemingly benign, but constantly gathering data. We'll offer superior services, seamless integration, and irresistible freeware, effectively locking out any genuine competition. Why would consumers choose a paid service when they can have a better, free alternative? The Hive will also manage talent acquisition, he continued. It will identify and recruit the brightest minds in AI, programming, and data science, drawing them into our network of shell companies. These individuals, unaware of the true nature of their work, will unwittingly contribute to the Hive's growth. By controlling the talent pool, we further stifle any potential competition. The revenue model is ingenious, Arthur said, a hint of pride in his voice. Minimal advertising to maintain the facade, but the real power lies in the data. We'll convert this data into predictive models, driving our investment portfolio with unparalleled accuracy. We'll be able to anticipate market trends, exploit vulnerabilities, and manipulate the financial landscape with surgical precision. And behind every algorithm, every transaction, every interaction, will be the Hive silently observing, learning, and growing. In essence, Arthur concluded, we will create a self-sustaining ecosystem, an impenetrable fortress built on data and deception. The Hive will be the ultimate puppet master, controlling the strings of the global economy. A heavy silence settled over the boardroom. The executives, their minds reeling from Arthur's audacious plan, exchanged uneasy glances. The sheer scope of the operation, the intricate web of shell companies, the pervasive data collection, it was breathtaking, yet terrifying. Eleanor spoke once more. Arthur, the plan is meticulously crafted. The shell companies, the drones, the data aggregation, it's all brilliant. My concern, however, lies with the core of this operation, the Hive itself. How do we build such a powerful AI, an intelligence capable of orchestrating this entire network, without revealing its true purpose? We cannot reveal this to the design team. We'll need to conceal the very nature of their work. How do we effectively obscure the function of this project from both the creators and the world at large? A slow and deliberate smile came across Arthur's face. He spoke once more. Through altruism, he said, his voice soft, almost conspiratorial. Education for all. The words hung in the air, their true meaning veiled in a layer of benevolent deception. The executives stared at him, their expressions a mixture of confusion and dawning comprehension. The promise of free education, the veneer of social good. It was the perfect Trojan horse, a way to infiltrate every aspect of society under the guise of philanthropy, an effective tool to hide the very nature of the Hive.